Hello EduAid viewers. Till now we have gone through how to solve a pair of linear equations in two variables using different types of methods like substitution method, elimination method and cross multiplication method. But if you are given a set of equations, a pair of equations which are not linear, and you ask to find the solution, how are you going to approach? So in this session we'll be learning how those equations which are not linear are converted, or say they are reduced to linear equations, and then we are going to add up the similar methods which we have added up before to solve linear equations in two variables, okay? So to start with the same, let us consider a pair of equations which are not linear, okay? So we'll be considering and the next. So these are the two equations. Now see, the first equation can be written as 3 1 by x, and this can be written as 2 into 1 by y, that is equal to 12. So what if we substitute 1 by x by another variable p, okay, and 1 by y by another variable q? So we can write in that condition 1 by x is nothing but p plus 2q is equal to 12, okay. Next, from the second equation can be written as 5 into 1 by x, and then we have minus 4 into 1 by y is equal to minus 2. So this can be written as 5 1 by x, we have substituted p, 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. So we'll be dealing with two equations now, okay. So one is this and the other is 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2, okay. So let me call this equation as number 3 and this one is number 4. So what we have done, the substitution, we have substituted 1 by x as p and 1 by y as q, okay. So see, these are converted or say reduced. We have reduced the equations 1 and 2 into linear form. This is a pair, okay. This is a pair of linear equations in two variables. It's a pair of linear equations in two variables. What are the two variables we have chosen? It's p and q, okay, p and q. So these are the new variables introduced, okay, p and q. So now let us try to find the solution using the first method, okay, which is the elimination method. So here what you are going to do, we are going to eliminate any one of the two variables, okay, any one, either p or q. So for that purpose I am going to choose, see, here you have 2q, here you have 4q. So if I want to eliminate q, I'll have to multiply this equation number 3 with 2. So equation number 3, if I multiply by 2, what I will get? I'll get 3 2s are 6, p plus 2 2s are 4, q is equal to 12 2s are 24. And what is the second? 5p minus 4q is equal to minus 2. Now see, if I denote this equation as number 5, you see, compare 4 and 5, plus 4q minus 4q. You simply add 4 and 5, okay. So you simply add 4 plus equation number 5. When you add them, you will get, see, 4 and 5, 5p plus 6p, 6, 5, 11p. 4q minus 4q, it will get cancelled, and 24 minus 2, you will get 22. So, p is equal to 22 by 11, which is 2. Okay. So, next, we have got the value of p. Next, we want the value of q. So, for that purpose, you can consider any equation. Okay. Say number 3, we need what? Q. See, 3p. So, 3 into p. P is what? 2. Okay. P is 2 plus 2q is equal to 12. Okay. So, I can write 2q is equal to 12 minus 3 2s are 6. Okay. So, this will be q is equal to 6 by 2, that is q is equal to 3. So, when I write, see, 1 by x is equal to p. So, 1 by x is equal to p. So, what is the value of p? P is 2. So, from here, I get the value of x is equal to half. Okay. Similarly, for q, 1 by y is equal to q. What is the value of q? 3. So, y is equal to 1 by 3. Now, we have to check, okay, whether the answers we have got is correct or not. So, for that purpose, what we are going to do, we are going to substitute the value of x and y in any of the two equations, equation 1 or equation 2. Okay. So, let me choose equation 1. So, left hand side. So, I am focusing on equation number 1. See the left hand side, it's 3 by x plus 2 by y. So, 3 by x plus 2 by y. So, what will I get? 3 by x is what? Half plus 2 by, what is y? 1 by 3. So, this will be 3 2 just 6 plus 3 2 just 6. So, this is equal to 12. This is equal to right hand side. So, this is correct. Okay, now let me check with the second equation. So, for second equation, this is left hand side. The left hand side is 5 by x minus 4 by y. So, 5 by x is half minus 4 by 1 by 3. 5 2s are 10 minus 4 3s are 12 is equal to minus 2 is equal to right hand side. Thus, we see that yes, the equation which we had earlier was not linear. We have converted them. We have reduced them to a pair of linear equations. This is the pair, and finally, using the elimination method, we have found the solution. That is, x is equal to what? Half, y is equal to 1 by 3. Now, let us go to the second method, which is the substitution method. Okay. So, here what we are going to do, we are going to express one variable in terms of other variable, and then we are going to substitute that value in other equations. Okay. So, from equation number 3, I am going to express p in terms of q. How? So, p can be written as 12 minus 2q, 12 minus 2q divided by coefficient of p, which is 3. Then, in equation number 4, I am going to substitute the value of p. Okay, that's the reason it's known as substitution method. So, 5, what is the value of p? It is 12 minus 2q divided by 3. 12 minus 2q divided by 3. Then I'll have minus 4q is equal to minus 2. So, see, this equation has only one variable q. Okay, and so we can find its value easily. So that's the reason we have substituted. 12 5s are 60 minus 5 2s are 10q minus 4 3s are 12. This 4 3s are 12q is equal to minus 6. So if I'm going to write 60, this will be 66, and then this will be 22q, or we can write q is equal to 66 by 22, that is q is equal to 3. Okay, now when q is equal to 3, from this we can write, or you can either you can take out the value from here or you can take out the value from here. Okay, so here what we have from this, we'll have p is equal to 12 minus 2, what is q, into 3 divided by 3. So this is 12 minus 3 to just 6 divided by 3. This will be 12 minus 6, 6 by 3, which is equal to 2. So what we got? We got q. Q is equal to 3 and p is equal to 2. So again, using this, you see, you have when q is equal to 3, q is equal to 3, y is equal to 1 by 3. Again, when p is equal to 2, you have x is equal to half. So similar solutions as we got in case of elimination method, similar solutions we have obtained in this case also. Now let us move on to the next method, which is the cross multiplication method. So for that purpose, we are going to write equations 3 and 4 in the form equation 3, 3p plus 2q minus 12. We have transferred it to the left hand side. Again, similarly, equation 4 can be written as 5p minus 4q plus 2 is equal to 0. Okay, so now coefficients of p, 3 and 5. Okay, so p are 3, 5. What about q? 2 and minus 4. The constants are minus 12 and plus 2. So for our convenience, I am writing the coefficients of p once again here, 3 and 5. Okay, so p, since we want to calculate the value for p, so we are going to ignore this. Okay, we are going to consider this too. So 2 2s are 4. Okay, so it's 2 2s are 4 minus 12 4s are 48. Minus into minus plus, so 12 4s are 48. For q, okay, forget this, take into account this too. So this will be minus 12 into 5 minus 60 minus 2 into 3. So this is 6. And for 1, you ignore this and then you focus on this too. So 1 divided by 3 into minus 4. This is 4 3s are minus 12, then minus 5 2s are 10. Okay, so now you take this and this. What you will get? P by minus 44 is equal to, for this, 1 by minus 22. So this will be P is equal to 44 by 22, which is equal to 2. Okay, and again if you consider this part and this, you're gonna get Q by, so this is for P, this is for Q. So Q by minus 66 is equal to 1 by minus 22. So Q is equal to 66 by 22, which is equal to 3. So Since P is equal to 1 by x, so x is equal to half. From here, since Q is equal to 3, so y will be 1 by 3. Okay, so these are the required solutions which we have already got in case of the two methods, that is the substitution method, the elimination method and the cross multiplication method. Any method you are going to adopt, you are going to get the same solution in both of the cases. Okay, thus we learned how in case we encounter a pair of equations which are not linear, then what are we going to do? We are going to convert them, also reduce them to linear form by substituting new variables, by taking the help of new variables, and finally you are going to adopt the method of finding solutions to pair of linear equations in two variables, that is the substitution, elimination and the cross multiplication method. And again, after you obtain the values of P and Q, substitute in these equations and find the desired solutions of the variable x and y. So that's all for this session. In the upcoming session, we'll be summarizing the entire chapter. Thank you.